What if the way you start your morning is quietly damaging your brain? For those over 60, the first 60 minutes after opening your eyes could be setting the stage for a stroke, and you'd never even know it. Welcome to Health Horizon. I'm Dr. Thomas. Today we are discussing something that affects millions but rarely gets attention: how your morning routine directly impacts your stroke risk. The changes we'll explore are simple, research-backed, and could protect your brain health. If this resonates with you, comment number 1. Want different content? Type 0. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The morning vulnerability window. Let me explain something crucial. Your brain wakes up in crisis mode every day after age 60. Throughout the night, your body goes without fluids for 6 to 8 hours. Your blood thickens, your arteries stiffen, your blood pressure climbs as dawn approaches. This creates a vulnerability window that certain habits can turn into genuine danger. Habit number 1. The coffee first mistake. You wake up and pour coffee before anything else. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. You're already dehydrated after sleeping. Your blood has thickened overnight. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, pulling more water from your system while triggering your fight or flight response, spiking heart rate and blood pressure. For someone over 60, this creates three dangers: dramatic blood pressure surges that can overwhelm brain vessels, thicker blood more likely to form clots, and reduced blood flow when your brain needs oxygen most. I worked with an 82-year-old who experienced morning confusion and hand weakness. Brain scans revealed small silent strokes occurring after waking. His habit: black coffee immediately upon rising, no water first. When we reverse the order, water first, coffee 20–30 minutes later, his symptoms resolved. The solution isn't giving up coffee, it's sequence. Your brain needs hydration first, stimulation second. Habit number 2, the sitting trap. Sitting motionless on your bed edge for several minutes seems innocent, but here's what happens. While you sleep, blood pools in your lower body. After 60, your veins lose elasticity and circulation becomes sluggish. When you sit motionless after waking, that blood stays trapped in your legs while your oxygen-starved brain waits. Above, your blood pressure spikes, stagnant blood breeds clots, and without your calf muscles pumping, your brain receives dangerously low blood flow. I treated a patient who sat for 25 minutes each morning checking his phone. He developed microclots in his brain's small vessels. Once he shortened this time and added simple ankle rotations. Before standing, symptoms vanished. Just a few seconds of gentle motion activates circulation and makes all the difference. Habit number 3, the bathroom rush. Many seniors wake needing the bathroom immediately and rush there quickly. This creates one of the day's most dangerous physiological shifts. During sleep, your blood pressure drops. When you suddenly stand, your body must instantly compensate. In older adults, this happens slowly, creating orthostatic stress. Blood pressure drops as gravity pulls blood to your legs. Then you compound it. Urinating after holding it overnight increases chest and abdomen pressure, straining your cardiovascular system. This combination, standing fast, walking urgently, then straining, creates wild blood pressure fluctuations, encourages clot formation, and deprives your brain of oxygen. I recall a patient who experienced 2 morning blackouts right after reaching the bathroom. Her blood pressure showed dramatic drops followed by sudden spikes. She'd suffered 2 mini strokes triggered by these abrupt transitions. The solution is patience. Pause 30 seconds before rising. Sit on the bed edge briefly. Give your system time to adjust. Habit number 4, skipping breakfast and morning medications. Many older adults start with coffee, take medications, then skip breakfast entirely. Here's the problem. Overnight, your body burns stored glucose for brain function. Aging livers are less efficient at releasing stored glucose, making older adults vulnerable to morning hypoglycemia. Without fuel, your body releases stress hormones that tighten vessels and raise blood pressure. Low glucose thickens blood, creating perfect conditions for clots. Blood flow becomes irregular, potentially loosening plaque. Morning medications on an empty stomach hit your bloodstream too rapidly, creating dangerous fluctuations. I worked with a gentleman who drank only black coffee and took medications without food. Around 10 a.m. daily, he experienced confusion and shaky hands. His blood glucose dropped dangerously low each morning. A brain scan revealed a mini stroke. Once he added a small morning meal, yogurt, eggs, or nuts, symptoms disappeared. Breakfast isn't about appetite, it's about brain protection and circulatory stability. Habit number 5, morning stress exposure. Starting your day with stress, checking news alerts, upsetting emails, social media, or television before getting out of bed is deeply harmful. Your body naturally experiences a cortisol surge in early morning. In older adults, this peak is higher and lasts longer. Layer emotional stress on top, and you create powerful blood pressure spikes, vessel constriction, increased heart workload, and reduced brain blood flow. Emotional stress tightens vessels already constricted by morning cortisol. The sudden pressure can rupture fragile arteries or destabilize plaque. Stress makes blood stickier and, combined with dehydration and high cortisol, clots form easily. I treated a veteran who started every day watching news that got his blood boiling. Within weeks, he experienced flashing lights and confusion signs of transient ischemic attacks. His blood pressure showed dramatic early morning surges. When he stopped morning news and spent 10 quiet minutes breathing and walking, episodes vanished. Your morning needs a buffer before facing external pressure. Even 10 minutes of calm stabilizes your circulation. Habit number 6. Ignoring blood pressure monitoring. Many patients tell me, I only check blood pressure when something feels wrong. This is concerning because the most dangerous surge happens silently every morning, whether you feel it or not. Early morning hypertension is one of the strongest stroke predictors in older adults. Yet millions never check it. When morning pressure spikes, fragile brain vessels face intense pressure. Even momentary surges can rupture weakened vessels. This is why so many strokes occur between 6-11 a.m. I remember a patient who checked blood pressure only in evenings when it looked normal. We asked him to measure each morning for 1 week. Results were alarming, evening readings around 130/75, but morning surges as high as 180/95. He'd been experiencing vision blurring and confusion warnings he'd ignored. You cannot manage what you don't measure. Morning blood pressure checks take 60 seconds, but could prevent irreversible events. Habit number 7, prolonged morning stillness. Spending the first hour sitting still is perhaps the most deceptively dangerous habit because it doesn't look harmful. When you wake, your blood is thick from dehydration. Movement helps your body adjust safely, but stillness traps it in a dangerous state. When you sit 30-60 minutes after waking, your calf muscles, the body's natural pump, remain inactive. Blood pools in legs, cooling and thickening, while your brain demands oxygen. This creates an internal traffic jam. Your heart compensates by increasing pressure, which can rupture fragile brain areas. Stagnant blood forms clots easily. A clot formed during this motionless hour can break free when you stand and lodge in a cerebral artery. I cared for a retired engineer who sat with his newspaper for nearly an hour every morning. He developed blurred vision and tingling fingers. Scans revealed multiple tiny clots formed during morning stillness when circulation repeatedly faltered. When he added just 5 minutes of light movement, marching in place, arm circles, stretching, symptoms stopped completely. The older body needs flow. Steady, gentle, consistent flow that wakes the cardiovascular system safely. After decades with older adults, I've learned the brain is rarely harmed by one dramatic event. It's harmed slowly through small daily habits that seem harmless but carry enormous weight. The first hour after waking matters more than most imagine. Your blood is thicker, vessels are stiffer, circulation is fragile, and your brain is most vulnerable. But these habits that harm you are ones you can change with awareness and intention. Water before anything else. Gentle motion before standing, peace instead of stress. Nourishment instead of an empty stomach, blood pressure readings instead of guesses, steps instead of prolonged stillness. These adjustments aren't minor, they're medicine, protection, and longevity in its truest form. Your brain is asking for attention. Your body needs compassion. Your future self needs you to act now. If you found this valuable, comment number 1 below. Next, watch our video on 5 foods that protect your brain after 60. It pairs perfectly with today's discussion. Subscribe to Health Horizon and turn on notifications so you never miss crucial health information. Thank you for watching, and here's 2 mornings that protect your brain.